Yo, what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? So in this video, we talking about Nvidia earnings, y'all. All right? We gotta talk about it, okay? Subject A is gonna be Nvidia earnings. Now let me say, nothing in this video is financial advice. If you guys want financial advice, be sure to talk to a financial advisor, all right? Now, listen, first things first. If you guys got into Nvidia calls yesterday and you got absolutely obliterated and cooked today, it's time for you to start looking in the mirror and it's time to start asking yourself, why am I doing these things? Okay? If you guys have been following me for any time, you know that we don't trade earnings. Okay? We don't trade earnings. I'm going to tell you guys exactly why this happened. Why did Nvidia sell off at earnings? Okay? So, if you got into calls yesterday, you got cooked, all right? I've been telling you guys about IV crush, all right? Implied volatility crush, right? Basically, you need to know what the expected move of the stock is. If the stock does not make the expected move, then the implied volatility is going to get crushed and those contracts are going to be worthless, okay? Now, that's why you could get in on Wednesday, and then when the stock can open up at the same price, okay, but you could be down by 30%, and you're like, what happened? Okay, that's your implied volatility. The value dropped. So you over here getting cooked for no reason. Now let's go deeper into this, all right? Let's go deeper into this. So Nvidia sold off at earnings, but they beat earnings, right? Gross revenue up by 70% last quarter, right? Kill earnings. So let me guys help you with the psychology about all of this, all right? First things first, you need to understand fundamental analysis and technical analysis, all right? Trading versus investing. Now, if you're looking at Nvidia from a fundamental analysis perspective, yes, they're gonna go up. Yes, they have the biggest market cap. But when you start to understand things from a trader's perspective, you gotta start understanding price action, and you gotta understand the games that the stock market plays and the market makers play to make it the market makers play. All right. So I'm gonna go to the charts and I'm gonna show you guys some stuff, but it's all psychology. It's all psychology, right? You cannot be an investor thinking that just because the stock went up, I mean they beat earnings, that the next day the stock is gonna go sky high, right? Long term, yes, it will go up, but short term it could come down because we're trading, right? This is very important for you guys to understand. So you could be great at fundamental analysis and horrible at trading and technical analysis. You could be great at technical analysis and short-term trading, but you could be horrible at long-term investing, right? But understand that fundamental analysis is for long-term investors, and it helps you see the value of a company. But to be honest, and some people may not like if I say this, but in order to be a good short-term trader, day trader, you don't need to know about fundamental analysis like that. What you need to understand is price action, right? That's what you should be focusing on. So if you guys want to day trade, you got to put on a day trading cap. You got to understand news, catalysts, volatility, right? And also, what do I always say? The strap method, right? The strap method. And then you also got to understand psychology and the market manipulation and the games that's being played as well. And you also need to understand how to get in and get out. That's a whole nother thing as well. All right. So what did they do with Nvidia? They trapped everybody. Okay. What did they do? Yesterday, Nvidia blasted off, right? It was up like what, 5-7%. Now today, what happened? What happened today with Nvidia, y'all? Sold off, down 5.2%, right? 5.6% right now. They're down. Okay? They hit you with the okie doke. They got you feeling like they about to go up after earnings, right? Contracts were more expensive. And then what happened? Beat earnings. Now you stressed all night thinking that the market gonna go up, thinking that Nvidia gonna go up, and then what happens? What happens? They sell off. contracts are cooked, you lose all your money, right? I hope you guys didn't over leverage, right? So if you guys are not back testing previous earnings on stocks, you wrong, right? Because why would you enter into a call option? I'm not even saying shares. Shares have no expiration date, so whatever, right? Do what you do. But I'm talking about option contracts, call options. You enter into call options and you don't even understand what you need to be understanding. You haven't looked at what this stock does the last 2 to 3 times on earnings. I already knew that they were going to sell off because I paid attention to Nvidia. When they have earnings, they always sell off at earnings the next day. Always. Go look at it. Go look at it. So we're going to look at the last earnings real quick, and we're going to see what they did. All right? And I hope that this could, bring you clarity. Now, let me also say this. We don't trade earnings. We don't gamble for earnings because earnings is a 50-50 chance. It's a 50% chance it's going to go up. It's a 50% chance it's going to go down. But it's less of a chance that it's going to go up or down by the expected move, right? That's the key, the expected move. If you don't understand the expected move, you're going to get cooked, even if the stock goes up or down in your direction. It has to surpass the expected move. All right? So watch this. All right, let's look at this. All right, so we got Nvidia right here, right? So number one, let's go to the daily. Let's go look at their earnings. Okay, this is on a daily time frame right here. We're gonna back test their earnings. All right, so November 25th, right? Right, beat earnings, right? Boom. All right, cool. November 25th. Look what happened. Look what happened, y'all. Right here, okay? This day. No. Right here. Oh, yeah, on the 19th, my bad. Okay? Boom. Reported. Next day, they gapped up. And then look what happened. They sold off. Last earnings. Gapped up, sold off. So they closed at 186, opened at 195, and then they sold right off. Okay? And then look what happened. So this is the height. 195, right? 195. Now watch this. That's where they gapped up to last earnings. Okay? 195. Okay? Came down, and then look, they came down, they came up. So it took them the whole quarter, right? The whole quarter to come right back where they gapped up to the last earnings. Do you guys see this right here? And then look, they didn't get above this resistance. And then look, came right back down. And where are they coming down to? This order block on a daily time frame. Just like that, y'all. Just like that. Right? They've done this a plethora of times, y'all. Okay? They've done this look at this earnings in August. Right? They beat earnings August 27th, right? They beat earnings right here. And then look, sold off after they beat earnings. Okay? So they did it again. They did it again. Right? They just didn't gap up this time. They actually came down and they beat earnings. Okay? And then they sold off, came all the way down. So I want you guys to start really understanding how this game works. All right. So they made you think that the stock was going up. Okay. So this was on Tuesday, and then they gap up, and then they trick you. They go all the way up to 197, come down, close below the resistance of where they gapped down from, or they sold off from last earnings, right? But you're not paying attention to that because you're not back testing earnings dates. Right? You're not back testing it. You just doing what somebody tell you to do. Or you just guessing, hoping. Hope is not a strategy. Right? So this is the resistance right here. Right? Boom. Sold off, boom. Right? Came up here, rejected, boom, right in the order block. Resistance from last time they rejected. Boom, right? You think it's going to go up because it was a green day that day. They gapped up from 192, gapped up to 194, and then they went all the way up to 197. That's a $5 move, right? So that's what happened, right? And then today they sold off. Boom. Now you sick. I don't know how much money y'all lost. I know it's a lot though, right? Now watch this. And this is what you guys probably don't know either. Okay? I was looking at order flow. I posted this inside of the Discord, right? Let's look at this. Okay? I posted this on the 24th. I believe this was on Monday or Tuesday. I said, hey y'all, Nvidia has order flow. It's looking insane. We got $84 million in calls, but we also got $40 million in puts. Okay? The call order flow is 2 years out. Put order flow is much shorter term, right? Boom. And what did I say? Which means that they could come down for earnings. I said this, right? I said this right here. Because short-term order flow for puts means that the expiration is shorter. So what does that mean? That means that they got to make that move a lot faster. All right? So we had the call order flow. We had $82 million in flow for calls, right? And then we had, but you look at all the expiration dates, 2028. Okay, these are leaps right here. These are leaps. And then these people right here, these are sweep orders, block orders, right? 10 million, March 20th. This was before they ran up before earnings. So they probably cashed out the day before earnings, right? And then look at the puts. Puts. I didn't, oh dang. I didn't show the puts, my bad. But it was $40 million in puts. It was actually $42 million, right? So we got $80 million in calls, expirations out 2028. That's 2 years. They ain't tripping if the stock come down. They know where it's gonna go in 2 years, right? But we got $40 million in short-term puts, right? We talking about a month out, 2-3 months out. They need that move to happen fast, right? And that's why I said that means that it's probably gonna come down. And then when we back test Nvidia on a daily time frame on how they performed on earnings, we could see that the last 2 times they sold off, even if they did gap up. And we literally see that this time they gapped up or they ran up and then they rejected at the resistance to where they rejected at on their last earnings after they gapped up. But y'all want to gamble though, huh? Y'all want to gamble. They beat earnings and they still sell off. You got to learn how to pay attention to the patterns that's being shown to you, right? It's all about the patterns. It's all about the patterns, y'all. So listen, if you're tired of gambling, if trading feels like it's really gambling, then I need you to come join the Prosperity Collective, because we actually cooked in the market today. Absolutely cooked, right? Some people caught Nvidia to the downside, but they knew to wait. They knew to wait. And that's what is key. Stop gambling on earnings, right? Learn how to think like a short-term trader, right? Understand technical analysis, understand the strat method, understand liquidity, and you can make money consistently. It's not about gambling here, right? Ain't it frustrating that the biggest company in the world beats earnings and then they sell off? I know it's frustrating if you in calls, right? So listen, if you want to learn how to really trade and be consistent, come join the Prosperity Collective. All right, we did our thing. I make videos every single day. I go live every single day. I'm really trying to help y'all understand this game, right? I don't gatekeep. I give it all out here on YouTube, right? And in the community, we execute and we get to the bag every single day, right? We don't chase no earnings, right? We trade the strat method every single day and we body the market every single day. And everybody in the community can tell you it's lives being changed, all right? So listen, y'all, if y'all want to come in, come join us, come trade with us, click the link in the description and join the Discord. I'm going to see y'all inside. I'm going to see y'all later on today's live. Like I always say, make sure you get up out your head. Go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live, all right? And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry, all right? Listen, y'all have a great day. I'm going to see y'all later on today. All of y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.